Hello friends, it's Kristine Vicente with Queen City Stamp Art, and I'm back again this week with another Sale-a-Bration Saturday video. Today we're going to be making a card using the adorable owl stamp set from Stampin' Up. This is one of the free items you can get for a $50 order with Stampin' Up. So spend $50 in either the new January to April mini catalog for 2023 or the annual catalog from Stampin' Up, and you can pick this adorable owl stamp set as your free item. So this is the one I'm going to focus on this week, and I'll be going through all of them probably by the end of Sale-a-Bration. But we're going to make a card using the cute owls. So let me give you a little bit closer look. So this stamp set really is adorable. It's got 3 different owls, sort of a male owl with a little bow tie, and then this other owl with a party hat, and then a little flying owl. And I've seen so many cute cards on Pinterest and other websites using this beautiful little set. And what I love about it is that it doesn't just come with the cute owls, but you've got a couple of sentiments too. So it kind of really makes it very useful. So we're going to be using the party owl, and we're going to celebrate with this little owl and the sentiment that says it's your day. And we're also going to be using a panel that I cut using my Scalloped Contours dies. And we're going to be using some designer series paper from the new country floral bouquet or something like that. Yeah, Country Lane Florals or something like that. The little Valentine set anyway in the new mini catalog. So we're going to use a little plaid from that in Balmy Blue. So let's get started with a base card in Basic White Thick. And I'm just going to give that a little crease with my bone folder. This is just a very simple basic card. I'm going to be using some wet adhesive for the assembly here. And I'm going to add this little layer to my card front. Just like that. Then we're going to do, I'm going to actually add another layer. This is another piece of that designer series paper. And this is in the petal pink color, and I'm just going to create some little banner ends here. And I'm going to layer this piece on too, just to give it a little bit more interest. I love this paper. It comes in, all different colors and patterns, little plaid patterns. All right, there we go. And then we're going to do our stamping on this little scalloped panel. So I'm going to pull out my Momento black ink because we're going to color this guy with our blends markers. And I'm just going to stamp the owl right here on the panel. He fits perfectly on this little panel like that. And then, actually, while I have the ink pad out, I may as well stamp the sentiment piece as well. Right here, this little blue one. So I'm going to just stamp the little sentiment here. Oh, it's a little crooked. Sometimes these cling stamps can be hard to get straight, but that's pretty good. So I'll just trim that off, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with that as we keep going with the card. But let's do a little bit of coloring first. So I'm going to color this owl in with my Crumb Cake blends markers, and I'm going to do the bulk of the owl with my light Crumb Cake. Actually, I think I'm going to use the bullet tip. So I'm just going to color in his face and his body with this lighter brown. And I'm not doing any kind of fancy coloring here. This is just pretty much straight coloring in. And I'm going to come down here and do his body. A couple years ago, we moved to North Carolina, and before that, I had never really seen an owl in real life. I'd heard them a little bit where we lived in Connecticut, but I'd never seen one. And then when we moved here, there's owls in the woods behind our house, and I actually saw an owl one day. I was out walking our Dachshund, and it was making some hooting noises, and then it swooped down past us and flew up into a tree and was kind of perched looking down at us. I'm sure it was trying to assess whether or not Dolly would make a good meal. And thankfully she's a little big, but he was looking at us kind of funny. And now at nighttime, sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night or like really early in the morning and the window is cracked, I can hear them out there making sounds. I think it's a barred owl based on the sound of it, but really interesting and kind of fun to have different wildlife. So now I'm gonna switch to the feet and the eyes. So for the feet, I'm gonna use this dark Daffodil Delight for the beak and the feet. And then for the eyes, I'm gonna do the light Daffodil. Or maybe, oh, I'm sorry, the light So Saffron for the eyes. Just like that. And then for the party hat, I'm gonna go with light Balmy Blue, since we're using Balmy Blue paper. And some Petal Pink, which is the other color on the base card, just to kind of coordinate the two. Plus, I don't really know if this is a male or a female owl. So this way it could be for either, because it's blue and pink. And then I'm going to pop this up, this piece, with dimensional adhesive. So a very simple card, nothing elaborate here, but I just wanted to give you an idea for how you could color the owl, and an idea of just a little card design idea. This is such a fun time during the Stampin' Up! Calendar year. I love Sale-a-Bration so much. I love to earn the freebies and share them with people. All right, here. So I'm just going to kind of center this top to bottom and side to side like that. And then I'm going to take this little banner that I made, and I think I'm just going to trim it down. I'll probably do like a little pennant here, like that. And then I'm going to glue this right here, but I think I'll just trim it down a little bit farther, just so it fits a little bit better. And then I'm going to add a little bit of wet adhesive and one dimensional, since part of it does stick off the edge of the card. I mean, the edge of the raised panel. And then I'll just put this right here, like that. And then I'm going to bring in some gems. So I've got these solid faceted gems, and there's some really pretty blue ones here. So I'm going to take a light blue one, Balmy Blue, and put it up there, just like that. And I think that's going to finish the card for today. I really like this one. I think it's really cute. One other thing I'm going to do, though, is add a little bit of grounding, because it doesn't look like the owl is, it looks like he's kind of floating out there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this gray under his feet, and it's just like a little scribble of gray, and then it will look like he's actually standing on something and not just floating in midair. I like to do that when I'm coloring in critters. So I hope you like the card for today, and I hope that you will do a little bit of shopping. You can visit queencitystampart.com and click on the shop tab, and you'll be able to download a copy of the Sale-a-Bration flyer and the new mini catalog. And it will also take you to where you can shop for $50 worth of stuff, so you can earn this little owl stamp set yourself for free. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next week with another Sale-a-Bration Saturday.